Hi guys, and welcome to my channel. I'm Bridget. I'm the SoFlo Flipper, and here we talk about all things reselling, like reselling on platforms like eBay, Mercari, Poshmark, and Etsy. So thank you for joining me today. Hopefully it's not too loud. I've got the air conditioning blasting because it's a little hot here today. I'm out in Jensen Beach. We have to do a little bit of work on one of our houses. We have some guests rolling in tomorrow morning. And we'd like to leave a little gift from a local artist as a thank you and a welcome gift for them when they enter the house. And I need to pick up some things because we also have the other house is going to be rented in a couple days. So I'm here at one of my favorite shops, Decor, where I thought I would bring you along because it's not a really great place to resource for reselling, but what it is, it's kind of like an antique mall, and people have their spots, and it's all decorated, has to be decorated in beach decor, and because this is really close to the beach, and it's everything antique and vintage to new, decorated for the beach. And a lot of it is furnishings and decor for your home that is upcycled. In other words, taking like an old vintage piece, painting it, adding things to it to make it a decorative item for your house. So all of us that thrift and source for reselling, well, of course we're always shopping for ourselves too. And this particular store, it's not real big, but probably like 5,000 square feet or maybe a little less. It has inspired me to borrow ideas or inspired me to think outside the box, and I'm hoping that that's what it'll do for you, in addition to me finding some little gifts for my guests that I can stock up on and be ready to put out for them when they arrive at our beach house. So I'm going to take you inside. You guys are going to love this shop, I think, and so here we go. So as we walk into the store, you can see it's kind of set up like an antique mall, and this first booth is right as you walk in the door. One of my favorite artists. She's got these, they feel like a rock, a stone, but they must be made out of, I don't know, concrete or something. They're hand painted and beautiful. And then she's got all these pictures along the wall. Most of them are made with bits of broken glass that you can order on Amazon or craft stores. Sometimes she's got a real photo behind them, like this crane with the little seagull birds done with the broken glass. You could pretty much do anything if you had your mind set to it, any theme, and just fill it in with the broken glass. It's just glued on. It's got fish, flowers. Really beautiful. I love this painting. I want one of these trees in my yard so bad. She does Christmas ones too that are really sweet with trees, Christmas trees, snowmen. All kinds of fun stuff. And a lot of the paintings are done on old weathered wood looking. A lot of times those are just like old pallets that are taken apart and attached together. Beautiful, beautiful painting. So she paints as well as crafts kind of thing. And I love the furniture. We'll see lots of furniture as we go in the store. And it's all old furniture that's been hand painted. And a lot of it, they use the old hardware. Like I think that's old hardware on the white piece here. And sometimes they make it look more modern with new hardware. We're turning around here to the booth behind it along the front of the store. I've actually purchased several things from this lady, some lamps and stuff from my beach house. She always has really neat furniture in here. I think those are new hardware on those white dressers. And They sell new stuff too, as you can see. There's like modern stuff, but mixed in with a lot of beautiful older things. I love the coloring of just the blue and the white and the natural baskets done on those shelves. Really pretty. I think a neat way to tie furniture together. She's got a couple chairs here that are different, but she upholstered them in the same fabric for the cushion. It's a good idea. Or I guess they're the same chair, but you could do it with different chairs. That's the whole idea about this store, is it just makes you think all these ideas of what you could do. Because so much of this are things that we find when we're sourcing. All this old furniture, little old trays, lamps, so many things that we could do with them. Of course, we buy to resell, but we all have homes and spaces that we live in that we like to decorate. And this is just so much fun. Everything. A lot of baskets where they put a pillow in, which I think is a cute look. And that's just a photograph. We did that in our beach house. Took one of our photos. We put it behind like an old window frame that we actually purchased on eBay. But you could just frame it. This mirror here, they do a class. I did one of these mirrors. It's in one of my beach houses as well. Mine looks basically exactly the same. It's super easy to do with resin and resin dyes that are kind of like this powdered stuff. It's the same thing as when you're making different candles or makeup. This booth has a lot of beautiful furniture. She's got some new stuff hanging there. And together, it looks beautiful together. It's a cute bench. She's got some little vintage glass on there, colored glass. I love the little stool there painted as a riser. Risers are always great for decor to give different height on your pieces of furniture, like side tables, entry tables. This lady had a lot of tiki cups, which I like. And I bought one. And this lady is in the corner of the store, and she has the most vintage you'll see. Look like those glasses. And she's got some newer artwork, as well as you'll see a few vintage pieces. She doesn't actually paint paintings, I don't think, but she has got a lot of painted decor and painted furniture in her booth, like these little tables. She's got a ton of glass and these mason jars. You see that one there. You'll see a lot more in a second here, where she's turned them into like soap pumps. And they're super cute. It's probably easy to do, just drill in a hole. I was looking at this paperweight. I was kind of curious of what her prices were. She did have a 20% off sale on her booth, and she had a lot of paperweights. And as we get towards the window, a lot of beautiful glass. I love this little vintage thing. Vase, I guess you would say. So I was like checking out the price. For yourself, it would be a good price, 20% off of $18, right? And look at this lamp with the pretty blue shade. I'm sure that's upcycled, and it was some old ugly lamp that she painted black. I did that in my beach house as well. Painted my old lamps white. Got new shades for them. She had a little bit of jewelry. Not much. All this kind of highwayman, highwayman looking art. I love this picture. Was really quite large on top here. I loved it. Thought it was so pretty with the pink sky, because that's so realistic of the clouds here in Jensen Beach. We get so many clouds at night for some reason, and then they just glow these colors. Here she's got all these mason jars full of seashells. They look really pretty through the glass. And all kinds of little weathered looking pieces. Of course, the cottage look, because we're here by the beach. People bringing things home as treasures that they found to remind them of their vacation, or they're decorating their homes and have a house here. I think it's cute when they got the little kids' furniture. A lot of little benches, see, used as risers. And just got that swung vase glass on there with the plant. Of course, I had to check the price on the swung vase glass. It wasn't too bad. I just sold one very similar to that, but I got mine at a thrift shop for $3 or $4. I love that little necklace stand where she just had seashell type necklace hanging from it. It was just pretty as decor, I thought. I'm checking out the tiki glasses because I love them. I think that's the one I bought. I can't remember. See how she put all her glass in the window there. So beautiful. We're on to the next booth here. Well, this is actually the back side of somebody's booth. She does beautiful furniture. You see how that dresser has a wide looks like a wood top. That's not, well, it may be wood, but it is not stained. It is a faux finish on that top. We're going to see lots of furniture that looks like it's stained and painted combination, which it is not. It is all faux finish in wood. And it looks like Jenga, doesn't it? Just cut out some holes in your Jenga and get one of those million of clear glass vases we see every day at the thrift shop and make your own vase. A lot of the furniture here is hand painted, but then a lot of it is decoupaged. I don't think that's decoupaged, but there is a lot that is. And I like how we got the chicken wire with the frames. Very primitive country look. If that decor works in your house, if you have the farmhouse look. And a lot of the different strung beads and glass beads draped here and there on everything. It's a cute look. I'm looking at those tiny little glass balls. They're so cute. Oh, no, these were stoppers. There are some glass balls, but this is a tiny stopper. I pick up stoppers everywhere I go because sometimes we find a beautiful glass piece is missing its stopper. And even if it's the wrong one, if it fits right, you can just mention it to somebody in your listing. And that little one, I had just passed up a beautiful clear glass perfume bottle without a stopper. And I'm like, oh, it doesn't have a stopper. And I bought that tiny stopper there for $6. So maybe that little perfume bottle will still be there if I go back. Sometimes they paint it a fresh white. Sometimes they weather it. So there's a mix of everything in the store, really. I love that mirror. I don't know. I didn't touch it. I don't know what it's made out of, but it's beautiful as it is. I don't even know if it's old or new, but it is beautiful. And this mirror that's kind of a trapezoid shape, how cool is that? And these little boho things are so cute. I've seen them attached on lamps and everything in this store. They use them to decorate a lot of things. They look like keychains there, but they use them to accessorize things. It's so cute. We're coming around to the next booth. I love that little cookie jar. So cute. Wish I had that in my beach house. And then right in the middle there, where you can see there's this big board that says beach house. That's actually a headboard to an old bed. I couldn't see the price on that, but it just gave me some ideas because I need a big piece. I have high ceilings in one of my houses, and I need to put something beachy up there. And I'm like, maybe I'll run into a really cool shaped old headboard and I can paint it. See, my brain's just ticking. And they sell things like candles and lotions, little gifty things as well, too.
So that's why I came here. Was I always buy little things, little gifts for my guests that are staying at one of our houses. I picked up this dish because you can see it's done in a beach theme with little added shells with resin. Resin pretty much sticks to anything. We talked about the mirror earlier, but you can put it on glass, trays. We find all kinds of old things, and you don't have to make a beach theme. You could just make it beautiful colors, abstract, and if you wanted to something maybe that was ruined, or just something you wanted to add some color to make it more of your decor. I bought one of these little cards too for one of my guests, the one that says Jensen Beach with the sunset, because there were actual photos of the local area there. More artwork and old knickknacks, more tiki cups, and those pelican cast iron hooks I have in one of my bathrooms to hold your towels. And then see that little cloche on the right? We passed it really quick, but it was just like a cheese tray with the cloche, and they put a little plant in there, and I thought, how cute! What a cute decor idea. Here's more of these bottles again with the seashells in them. Lots of old glass. And I liked that's just a cake dish with a beautiful piece of glass on top, but it gave me the idea of we could use an old cake platter as a riser too for candles or any kind of little decor idea. Doesn't have to be for cakes. Risers are always so great to elevate, items so that when you have a piece of long flat furniture, everything doesn't end up the same height. Lots of old glass here. I like that seashell thing on the left. I don't know if she made it, but it's just little pieces of wood and rope with seashells of all different kinds tied on. I love that purple. Like, that is so beautiful. I love glass, and I love especially colored glass. It's just, and together, it's even more beautiful than each piece on its own. More benches. Benches are really popular for decor right now. I liked how that old magazine rack had, a coffee table book in it. Doesn't have to be magazines. Magazines aren't as popular anymore, but coffee table books are still very popular. There's another, I don't know if that's the same one, the cloche with the plant inside it. It's really a cheese dish. Super cute. This one has a beautiful old kind of Mexican looking bench. I don't know if she painted it or not, but it was really cool. Little birdhouses. I like that. Talavera is usually, you see it as a lizard, but that was a crocodile. We have plenty of lizards in Florida, but we have probably more crocodiles. I know in Lake Okeechobee, there's supposed to be over 60,000. Not crocodiles, excuse me, alligators. And more baskets with pillows in them. I like the little cluster of baskets together where some had pillows and some had plants. It's like its own little decor. These are beautiful, bright colored paintings. And I like how she used the coffee table books as a riser for that little lamp, because that little lamp on that table would have got lost. So sometimes, you don't need to necessarily buy a bigger lamp. If you need one for a taller space, you could just use some kind of riser, whether it's a little bench or it's coffee table books. I love these lemons. I like how the beads are hanging out of the basket in addition to the greenery with the lemons. And these pineapple pictures are so cute. They're done with oyster shells and other kinds of shells. And the ones on the bottom are just decoupaged. Look how she hand painted on this mirror. They sell special paint for that. Beautiful colors with the greens and the corals and the blues. Beautiful. And just little bits of vintage mixed in with the upcycled stuff. It's such a great look. That's why we're able to sell, those of us that do vintage, because it's just such a great look, mixed old and new. And look at her sign. That's probably a headboard too. Really cute. This piece is pretty empty. This is off season now in this area. So it's actually thinned down more so than it would be when it's on season. When it's on season, I mean, these booths are loaded and this stuff flies out of here. If you saw something you even kind of like it, you better buy it because you go back the next day, it's gone. This pelican piece on these boards of uneven lengths is one of my favorite pieces in the store that I saw this time. It was just beautiful. The colors, they're kind of a chalky, and maybe there's actually paint called chalk paint or milk paint that gives kind of that look of being chalky. And that might be made from an old palette, but she had uneven boards, so maybe she mixed it up. And look how it's simple, just putting shells on colored boards shaped like birdhouses. Super cute. And here we got our vintage with our upcycled mix. So many people are doing that. Can be done very well. I loved this old Florida plate. It was really cute. I love finding old vintage Florida kind of touristy decor. I have a couple things like that in my beach house. I wanted to show you these. Look, they're old table legs with plants on top, and it looks like they were like candle holders. I've also seen here candle holders, like big chunky ones for pillar candles. Instead of putting the pillow candle on top, they've done something like some kind of decor piece or a little potted plant. And so they're like little risers for your potted plants. So cute. I need a new table runner for one of the tables at my beach house. And there I am shopping for myself. And I picked that one out. This booth is normally just chocked full. It was really empty. But super cute pillows, all kinds of fun pillows and lamps. So there's a candlestick with a plant on top of it, just like I was talking about. So many beautiful pieces of painted furniture here. You saw on the front, I think as we swing around here, we're going to see a desk. I think it's going to be another example of painted with what looks to be wood tone. They have a lot of shutters that are used as wood dividers, and they're so cute when they hang like a wreath or a greenery on them. Let's see if we can see this piece of furniture. It's got cute nautical stripes on it. Here's another example of like it looks like some wood grain, not quite to the extent as some of the other pieces that we've seen in the store. Look at how, we find these things all the time, these little wooden decor things. And look, she just painted some of them blue to mix it up, to make them look a little different. It makes them like the old new again, because we're used to seeing just the natural ones, but just painting a few of them made them look different to me. I like those little keychains. I bought a couple of those too for my guests. And then, of course, there's some more table runners down here, and I had to make sure that I got the one that's going to be the cutest in my spot. But where mine went, just the blue and white was going to work the best. So I confirmed my decision, making sure I picked the right one. Lots of paddles painted in fun, beachy colors. They're cute hung by themselves or even in a group like that. On to the next booth over here. We've got some more ski paddles painted different ways. And these beautiful nautical pictures. I think these ones down here in the bottom, these sailboats were photos. There's a lot of sailboat competition in the area. Selling competition, there's fishing competitions. So makes for some great photography. She always has really fun beach linens in this booth. And her painted pieces. Everybody's got painted pieces of furniture. And I'm telling you, they sell it so fast. So fast. There's another candlestick used with as a riser with the head of bowl on top with some plants. I just think it's so cute. So cute. Not everyone can burn candles, but that doesn't mean you can't have really cute candlesticks with something fun on it. Did you see that ski up there painted? It was so cute for water skiing. So we got paddles, got water skis. These people are just so creative and clever, and just, makes you get inspired about ideas on your own. Lots of little signs of all kinds, and trays, crates, and just little simple greenery in different vases are just so pretty. Or pictures. How many old pictures do we have? How much prettier are they with just some simple greenery in them? It's ideas for us for photographs too, to give our buyers ideas of how it could look. Maybe they're like, I don't need a picture. No, but you need some beautiful decor for your kitchen countertop. So here you go. Make it beautiful. Make them not know make them know they did need a picture after all. Maybe they need two. One with some tall greenery and some with some short, fluffy greenery. Maybe they need three. Of course, they need to buy them all from you or me. Beautiful cut. This lady is really empty too. Normally she is so full. You can tell in the back there was probably big furniture and then it sold. So they, had to put something up together to make it look full in there. She's got some painted bottles in there with the animals on them. And some more room dividers. They normally do really cute things, hang things on or hang things over. She's got some linens hanging over there. But if you had some fun linens, you could hang them. Depends on where you put your divider. Are you using it as a divider? Usually not. Usually you're using it as a backdrop behind a chair or somewhere where you have some open wall space. This is Jill's corner. Look at all the beautiful furniture. I'm just giving you like a kind of a twirl spin through what the store looks like. All together, everything themed the same makes the store just so beautiful. Here's some more. That's faux wood grain on those old nightstands. Vases with beautiful tall greenery. Signs, lots of signs. And that's obviously an applique done on that painted piece of furniture. So, not everyone is an artist. Anyone could paint a piece of furniture once you know how to prep it. It's all in the prep, which they teach here. If you ever wanted to take a class, they teach it here. And so people learn how to get these beautiful finishes on the furniture, no drips, that very luxurious finish. That's hard to do. Take certain kinds of paints. You can't just go to Home Depot, buy a regular can of paint and get that silky smooth, durable finish on furniture. Look at this big glass with the resin ocean in it. There's a tray. You can do it on anything, you guys. And it's so easy to do and quick. You can get, once you've mixed up your product, you can do those in literally like 10 minutes. maybe a big tray, half an hour from start to finish. It has to dry for a day, but you can do it in anything. On furniture. I have painted end tables at one of my beach houses that have the ocean on them. I didn't do those. I have some things I did, but not those. I could, but I didn't. All kinds of little wood, little baskets and trays and little figurines and pillows. Little pineapple tray done with the ocean resin. And pink flamingos everywhere because everyone loves them. And that hot pink color is such fun to add to a beach house. And look at that beautiful blue chair with the white desk. Just makes it so stunning. Someone's showing you how you can put your house numbers on that little surfboard. Then we're back to the front of the store here. We came in and turned left. That's another just an applique done on a seashell. And obviously the shell was painted silver on the back with an applique of another shell, oyster shell, inside of it. Someone painted those little wooden dishes in fun colors to give it a different look. Not everything wood needs to be wood tone. And that cute pineapple pillow, when I was checking out, the lady next to me had purchased that. I thought it was so cute. Lots of fun pillows. We've all seen these at yard sales, these wicker stands. Looks pretty in blue. We got creamy colored furniture. We got light blue colored furniture. And then white furniture all together. That's part of the light blue set. So beautiful together. And look at that old mirror above this dresser. How fun is that? I was trying to figure out what this little oyster thing was with the beads. I think it's just cute. I guess you just lay it down as a little decorative accessory. Those quails. I like how they had the pair on either side of the mirrors. And then just strings of shells. I don't know if they bought them like that or if they made them, but you could make them, right? I've bought lots of this handmade soap. It smells so good. That's made by a local guy. Look at this big pottery seashell with a pillow in it. What a great idea. And I landed on this picture for a while because I was staring at it going, it's so pretty. All those greens. And one of those jade plants on a modern tray. Isn't that cute? Lots more pillows. This painting I thought was beautiful too. I'm assuming the same artist. Everybody going for that Florida highwayman look. Lots of little pillows, big pillows, coffee table books. This, I think, is wallpaper done on the inset at the top of this table. I didn't touch it, but that's my guess. I like these little pillow grouping here. So cute. These are little purses. My girlfriend bought one of these when she came and visited me last year at my beach house, and she bought one for herself. Super cute. Look at that little bird cage just sitting on the shelf under there. Usually we put a basket, right? That's what we usually see. How cute, a little bird cage. And look at the white wicker basket with the blue banana leaves. And then you had the blue banana leaf pictures. And then over on the little peach shelf to the left of this table, which we'll see again in a minute, there's the blue vase with the green banana leaf. She like really thought it out. She had the whole theme going across there. And look at this little, I guess it's a little wine rack, and she's got all the little tiny pillows on it. It's so cute. I mean, just think of the different ideas you could use for a wine rack instead of wine. And here's some fun, like old I don't know if they're magazine pictures or old timey pictures. The vases and the greenery. Some beautiful painted furniture with the gold hardware. It's so beautiful. Look at that. Remember, the wood top is not, it's probably wood, but it's a faux wood grain. And I love this shadow box. We run into so many old shadow boxes. Look how it's done with just a simple seashell theme, and not every little box is filled. That's what keeps it from looking cluttery and more artsy. I just thought that was clever and done well. Painted old lamps. Fun little treasures, new and old. There's a little shadow box. She did this one well, too. This one only had a few openings, and she put something, but it's kind of that feng shui kind of theme with the same feel throughout it, kept with one theme. I did a close-up on this little sailboat because I thought it was so cute with the driftwood and the little twine and just little charms hanging off of it. I mean, just think of us people, those of us that sell jewelry, and we have all the junk jewelry, broken jewelry, how we could, make something super cute with that kind of concept. I thought my mind was just going, could I really string the twine to make a cute little sail like that? Well, maybe if I stared at this picture for a long time, I might be able to figure it out. But I don't know. My brain is just going 100 miles an hour when I'm in the store of like ideas of what I want to do in my own home. And, in combination with what I typically see when I'm outsourcing all the time. These things. And we need all of the buyers out there to be inspired too, so that they know that they should be buying all the things that we're selling. And I know this is dark and the photography is terrible. I'm still learning, guys, and I don't know what happened here, but I just want to show you. Look at all the product that they sell for people that want to, paint their own furniture to make it look like some of these pieces in the store. And they have a lot of, the different press-on kind of art if you wanted, something on it. I know it's like super dark, but I didn't want to. I was just going to ditch this, but I just want to show you right here. You can see like they have samples of classes. You can't really see because the photography is so bad, but well, I hope you enjoyed your visit and your tour of Do Over Decor. I'll link their Facebook page where they upload the new inventory as it comes in, and you can keep your eye on it because it's so fun. If you liked what was in the store today, it's constantly changing. And I know this was a little different kind of content for a reseller, but, it really is connected because half of the stuff we're seeing in the store is stuff that we see. We either resell or we're seeing it when we resell, and we can see how it can be used or maybe what our customers are buying it from us to be used as. So I hope you enjoyed it. I bring people to the store when they come visit me. They usually have a great time. And thank you for watching, and please like it if you give it a like if you liked it, and subscribe if you like this kind of content. And until next time, enjoy, guys. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.